Yeah, there we go. Getting our little thing here all set up. It is bright out here. And as you guys saw from the title, I'm at Bass Pro. Just thought I'd stop in here, check some things out. Let's make sure. Okay, you guys should be able to hear me okay. Let me know if you can. Do you ever come in Bass Pro and just want to like sit and hang out in this area? I always do. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's surprisingly warm. I'm in Rancho Cucamonga and it's warm down here. Ooh, look at these boats. I know Coop is drooling. I see you, Coop. I'm actually just here killing some time. Thought I would look at some boats and stuff. Uh, Came down here because the little man, he's had Boy Scouts. So this one here is 22,000. Should I make an offer? This one's 28. Nice little boat. What is the weight on this thing? I am. I'm out in the wild. It does not say what the weight is on it. I doubt my car could pull it. No, I'm not in Missouri. I'm here in California. Man, they got a lot of boats out here today. I wouldn't get a bass boat like this. This is not my style. I wouldn't mind one a little bit more like this with a deeper, uh, where it's a little bit deeper inset. Because I wouldn't just want to do it as a bass boat. That's me. It's not everyone, but that's me. This one's not too bad. What do you think? Like this one I could use for other stuff. A little bit pricey. Yeah. I'm gonna look at the clearance today. I would probably buy myself a John boat. They have Walmarted the boat industry. Yeah, some of these are just like I wouldn't. These are fine if I were doing that type of fishing all day. That's not me. I would want it to do other stuff. Now, my parents have a pontoon boat. These I would absolutely do, 100%. Hey, let's look at this one. Look at that thing. Okay, that's not too bad. I wonder if this like drops out or something, or maybe it's got a pop up. It's a little bit weird with this little captain's chair up here. You don't see that too often. They're more like this one right here. So yeah, there we go. Not too bad. Now this one's not a bad. This is not a bad bass boat. It's a little bit sunk down in, but you have all these other chairs, so you can do other stuff with it. Because I wouldn't just want to fish. I'm not. I like fishing. I love bass fishing, but I can't see spending that type of money on something that's just a hobby for me. No boat dock because they don't warranty crap. I have never bought a boat from Bass Pro, so I wouldn't know. Uh, Now, okay, over here, if I was going to buy a boat for fishing, this right here is what I would buy. Right behind me, a John boat. Fishing, here, what is this going for? This is $2,000 for this thing. $2,000. Now you'd have to buy a motor, and I got motors over here. You got to get an outboard motor. So these are probably going to cost about another 1,000, I would guess. Hold on, let's take a look. Yeah, about $1,000 for this little motor right here. Now that $2,000, I'll spend $2,000 for fishing. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay. They got a lot of these the tracker 4-wheelers. I wouldn't mind one of these little things. One of these trackers. Just a 2-seater. Wow, they want 12 grand for that. For this little guy, 12 grand. Yeah, I bet you I can get one better price. I'm just looking to see gun cases. We will eventually get upstairs and we'll look at guns. How are you all doing today? Enjoying your day? Now, this is what Coop, he's got some of these, and I would consider a fishing kayak. I would consider that, absolutely. And I would rely on Coop's expertise. So, yeah, these are a couple thousand. I, I wouldn't spend 4,000 on a kayak. That's just me. But like this one here is 700. Okay, I could see myself spending that on something like this. Yeah, 799. That I would do. Again, you can use it for other stuff. I always like going through the boating stuff first. I've had people who say I need to get one of these. Hey Doc, good to see you here. Yeah, scare away all the critters. Um, for tire cleaner. 50-30 connection. I lived in my V, so I check out all this stuff. always interesting just to see what the prices are doing. Okay, now here's something. If you have a boat or even a car, you should have a fire extinguisher in it. Trust me, the day you don't have one is when you'll need it. And you can get them for as cheap as $15. And if $15 saves you thousands, isn't that worth it? To me, it is. And I've had to use a fire extinguisher. Not on a vehicle I had, there was a car on fire one night. I was driving home, and me and one other guy stopped, and I pulled out my fire extinguisher and got it from going out of control. And it was a stolen vehicle. Someone joyrided it and then ditched it and tried torching it. And I don't think it was total. Uh, I can see people who enjoy these little paddle boats. I've never fished from one. My parents have one. Uh, how much is this? This is probably what a couple thousand. I'm not seeing the price on that one. Oh, no thanks. Here's the price. Oh, 4,000 for that one. Yeah, not for me. Not for me. Rolling motor. Fish. Just looking at the shirts and everything. Just the waterfall and everything behind me. And all these tents. I've got a tent. I don't need any tent. Paddle boats require a partner and a lot of work. Um, I, no, I've taken my parents out with just myself. I haven't had a problem. There's the fish. All the fish. Uh, yeah, I've never had a problem with just myself on the paddle boat. I just haven't used it for fishing. Suppose I could. If I go fishing, I'm normally on the shore, or I take out the kayak. I've got an old school kayak at my parents' house. My brother likes to hook the trolling motor up to it. I really, it's just as much of a pain in the ass as rowing. So, Astro Flag T. These are $7. I think I'm gonna get me one of these. $7? Hell yeah, get me one of those. Red or blue? I grabbed the red. Hey, Greg, grab me a red. So they got hats over here. I'm not a big hat guy, especially the trucker style hats because they sit way up on my head. That's, from here to the top, I don't have a very tall forehead. It just looks tall because of the shape. Yeah, none of those hats are gonna look good on me. So What are we getting for these mugs? What does it say? They're little Yetis. Well, I kind of am in the market for a cooler. Maybe I'll get one. Maybe not. Sasquatch. Oh, something smells good. Probably the roasted almonds or peanuts. This is actually a fun thing if you're taking kids camping. The funky flames, and you don't have to if you don't want to. These are $6. If you don't want to do that, if you have old hose like a garden hose, you can cut that up and throw that in, and I believe that one burns like a green. Or you can get, or no, actually, I think that one burns purple. And if you get shards of copper and throw those in, those will burn purple. And you can also take flour, and flour will do like the sparks and stuff. So if you want to impress the kids at a campfire, grab those couple of things there. Gun style. I remember when gun style came out and all the Marines were buying it, and now all the civilians are buying it, and it's like, yeah, the 1776 collection. To, to me, it's just like, not a lot of this on clearance. I might buy something off clearance. Who knows? Gun style hoodie, $32. Not bad. Not bad. Do I really need it though? Besides, I just got me a shirt. Last time I was here, I did buy a collared shirt off clearance, and it was really nice. It's kind of like this one, real loose fabric. I'm glad I wore this. I didn't realize it was so hot down here today. Very hot down here. It's probably in the 80s. Well, I'd say very hot. For down here, it's hot. Should I get me a Hawaiian shirt? Some of these things that sell, it's like, yeah, I would never ever wear that. Black Rifle Coffee. I never jumped on that bandwagon. A lot of Marines did. Can't hear what the song is. It sounds like a Tom T. Hall song. Anything I should check out? Anything you guys think I should check out? Buy one, get one 50% off cornhole. Who needs two cornholes? Then they got the axe throwing. That actually might be fun for like camping. That might be fun. Of course, when you miss, you gotta go pick it up. Holy cornhole sets! They got a ton of them. So they moved the clearance because back there was where the clearance was last time. So apparently, up where I was, that's the only clearance. I used to always love check it out. They used to have the bargain bin. I used to always love going in there and seeing what they had. That was back over here. Looking at the artwork here. I don't know, I might look at something like that for my parents. Because they got the lake home. Pickleball. Yay. All these crazy pickleball people. Do you play pickleball? No. That's the new thing on the dating sites, that the women will ask me, do you play pickleball? No. Nope, not my thing. Now this I may buy my nephew. He'll have fun with that. He will have a lot of fun with that. Where should I go next? Should I go into Lululemon? Fly fishing. I've never been a big fly fishing. Yeah, I never was a big fly fisherman, but I did used to fish for walleye. And we'd stand in waders in cold water, like 50-degree water. And I mean, it was up to your chest. With those chest-high waders that came all the way up. And always have a belt. And then, yep, have yourself a couple beers. These are helpful. We got them decently priced. There's some here for $6. Not bad. Not bad. Toby, I think this is Toby Keith. I met him. Came out to Afghanistan. 40 bucks for this little, it's a micro spinner. Not bad. I've been fishing in a few years. I really love fishing. There's just not a lot of places around here to do it. I gotta drive if I'm gonna go fishing. I don't have one of these backpack tackle boxes. I've got one that can sling. But last time I did go, I did take my backpack. I just put stuff in it. Some of the, I took the little tackle box inserts out and just threw them in there. Let's see how the family bears are doing. Now look at the nails on this one. And people will mess with an animal like that. It's like, are you stupid? Yeah, here's the tackle box storage, $6. That's not bad. Not a bad price at all. Yeah, why would you mess with the bear? out in there. Maybe on this side. Four. Okay. And then up there. Alright, let's go upstairs. More camping. I don't have a cot. I guess I probably need a cot. I've got camping bags. I don't have a cot though. Holy Yeti. All they have in here. This is like all, this must be the Yeti section. Finally, an igloo. And then you got these soft ones. Sorry about that. I had someone calling me. Hiking. Hiking bags. I got these sleeping bags. But I still have my Marine Corps one, so I don't need one. Here are the waiters. Eh, price on these haven't gone up too bad. Waiters, $2.50. I always, I always got the neoprene ones because I was always going to be in the cold, and I'd get a felt that would go around the outside, just in case it's water. Okay, my thing disconnected. You guys hear me? Okay. So I think they died. That's okay. Yeah, this is kind of like the ones I got. Neoprene. I probably paid, man, 20 years ago, probably paid $115. They're up to 160. That's not bad. I would expect 20, 30 years. I would expect that type of markup. Boots, cowboy boots, shoes. I get shoes cheap on base. Water shoes. I got several of those. I use those all the time, especially at my parents' place. Their lake is a muddy bottom, and
You step in it and your foot tends to sink. Yeah. So that's why I wear the water shoes. Some of the stuff that they sell, like that people wear hunting and fishing, like it is not like needed at all. Like there's a lot of this is a nice hat. Now this is the type of hat I would buy where it's nice and loose and kind of it'll sit on my head pretty nice. So that's a nice hat. That's the type Skipper wears when I do wear a hat. But yeah, a lot of things that people buy for like hunting and fishing, it's very much trendy stuff. And yeah, I'm not that guy. This is a nice, reminds me like some of the military stuff that we would get. Keeps you nice and warm. My son's into archery, so I'm in the archery section just looking around. If they have anything on sale, I might get something. Who knows? Hmm. This is one thing I like about Bass Pro. They've got the archery lane, so you can try the stuff out. I always thought that was cool. Should we look at guns? Holy guns, look at all those guns. Rifles down up top. There's some rifles down here, some nice ones. I don't need a rifle though. I've already got one. Glock. I'm not a Glock guy. I know some people are. Not Skipper. And then they got a Springfield 1911. Now that is more Skippers. Yeah, that's more my speed. I wouldn't mind a revolver. Wouldn't mind that. Just for hanging out around the house, walking around the property in case if there's a snake or something. Gotta quickly take care of. There's an axe right there. I had a boss in Afghanistan. He on his vest. I was like, okay, dude. See, why do people mess around with all these knives when you can buy one of these? Get a real one. Actually, here in California, you can walk around with a blade of any size as long as it's open carried. So you can literally walk the streets with a machete like it's fucking Rwanda or something. There's the gun range. Gun safes. I used to have a company that sold gun safes that sponsored the show um, back when I was heavily on Facebook. Made some money. People bought some safes from 'em. They did a discount and had a promotion code. I think I might have a new sponsor for the show. We'll see. Yeah, dog stuff. Glory will not be she will not be uh, hunting or anything like that with me, so I don't really have to worry too much. Hmm. Some of the stuff that they have for working dogs is also crap. Maybe one of these. Maybe we travel. I could see that. I just take two bulls and I just kind of put them down. But I could see where that would be helpful. I already have a bull like this. I keep it in my car. We used it yesterday. I'll tell you what I'm looking for. I really want something. Hey, Val. I really want something that I can keep treats in that'll connect to. You guys have seen my leash that I have for Glory. It's the crossbody leash. Now, if I had something that connected right along with that, what they always want to do is they're always selling stuff that connects to your belt. I don't want anything on my belt. Like I would like something that stays on the leash. Now I've got the thing that holds all the, you know, the bags for, you know, picking up the dog poop, but they don't have anything that'll hook onto the leash, at least that I've seen, to keep treats in. That's how I'd like to do it. So they're like, I can put it on there and they're right there. Hmm. So yeah, I am not seeing anything for that type of stuff. Yeah, like here they have these treat pouches, but I don't need anything like that big. I just give her when we're doing stuff, I just give little nibbles. I don't want her getting full, you know? So yeah, I just need a little bag that'll go right along my thing there. Or I can just reach in, get her some treats. Yeah, see, like, this is what I have right there. If I had something like this, a little bag that would fit, just to keep some little treats like this, like right there, just that connected, that would be perfect. But I haven't seen anything like that. I haven't seen anyone make anything like that. If you know of anywhere where I can find something, you know, but it's all like belt stuff and it's all like big bags. Yeah, my purpose. See, like here's a little bag for a duck call. Something like that. I could connect to my leash. Something like that. That little pouch. Maybe I'll have to make something. I've considered doing like leather working. Just looks interesting to me. I don't know if I want to put in the time and effort into it, but if I did, something like that I would make. They got trail cams. I got one at my house already. Got security cams and I got trail cams. Camouflage paint sticks. Got bicycle packs. You know what? That's a good tip. They do have bicycles downstairs. I'll go take a look down there. That's a good idea. Because yeah, if it's going to go along a bicycle handle, it stands to reason that it would go right along the leash. So yeah, Gerbers got several of those. Don't need any more of those. 511 apparel. Again, just another one of these trendy things. 25% off their pants. What are their pants going for? Like 80? Doesn't even say. I can guarantee you they're not free. And if you can't tell me the price, I'm not going to guess. Oh, 55. 25% off 55. 'Just looking at some of these straps and for the dogs. Lori doesn't need a new one. Just looking. Okay, let's go to the bicycle section because that's a good idea. Diving stuff. A good friend of mine is really into uh, diving, really into it. Okay. Bike bell. Uh, there we go. That's got to drive them crazy. You just know it does. What is this? Seat pack. Yeah, it's $15. Might work. Maybe. Here. How much? Hmm. Toe straps. Motorola two-way radio. It'd be over here near like these weird accessories and stuff. I'm thinking bicycles more over here too. I don't. Does Coop make those? I don't think he does. He does paracord stuff. Which if there's a way to do one in paracord, um, I could do that because I do paracord stuff. I'm not as into it as I used to be, but you know. Okay, these are water. Those are for water, and they don't really go in line, but they're close. What is this? Oh, that's just a strap cover. Okay. Hmm. They have this big phone bag, which would work. It's just really bulky. Something about half this size would be perfect. But that's a good idea. Like I'm, I like, I like where we're going with this. Got a phone mount, spoke wire. Yeah, I'll look around. Oh, excuse me. There might be other areas around here where they also have stuff. I love seeing kids have fun. A soft cell phone case that might work. That might work. Uh oh, puppies are angry, barking.
Hey, Julius. I'm so good. How you doing?
First aid kit. Yeah, I'll take a look around. I'm sure they got something. Maybe I should go back into the backpack section. Maybe there's like an attachment. I'm gonna look over here at this stuff too. Holy cups. I think we found the cup section. Here's one thing I'll never use: metal fucking straws. Nope. Read a story about a woman who was using one, tripped and fell and impaled herself. So, nope, not for me. Kofi. Lots of socks over here. Is Coop still here? Because Coop, if he's here, he's looking back. He's like, "Oh my God, Skipper's stupid." Yeah, if I can find a bag like this that will connect, I'm sure there's some. But you guys gave me some great ideas. Some great ideas. So I'm going to keep looking. Back over here in the clearance. Don't buy hoodies women just steal them. Pro tip. Yeah, I don't see any collared shirts over here today. Last time I was here, most of what they had was collared shirts. I only bought one, but candy candy section. Percolator. I got a percolator. I haven't since I moved. I haven't done many campfires. I've done one, and I like taking my percolator in the campfire. Canters, beard wash. Just use fucking shampoo. Like seriously, how pretentious can you be? See, you're getting the skipper's unfettered opinion on this stuff today. You should come shopping with me more. Binocular case, yeah, that would probably work. There's some little cases over here. These might work. Let's take a look. Pricey. So this is a little wallet, but that might work. The only problem that I don't like is it's just the key ring. But we're getting there. Some of these are bigger than what I would want. What is this? Microfiber cloth. Some of the stuff it's like, no. See, a lot of these are big. These wallets would work, but I just don't like that there's only one way to connect them. This is a Nomad wallet, and it's a little bit big. A little bit big for what I want. But we're getting closer and closer. We are getting closer. I don't need it. So that's why if I needed it, I probably would have got one of those wallets that would have met the mail. I have the luxury of being picky right now. Let's go in the backpack section. I guarantee you there's something. Oh, there's backpack stuff. Those are kids' backpacks, though. Watch, I'll go to the dollar store and there'll be something right there. Well, okay. So the problem with a carabiner is it's just one point of contact. Things can break. That's I don't like it flopping around. Um, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll figure this out. Maybe they got something in here. I'm in the back in the fly fishing section. Maybe they got something small. Maybe they got something that'll like connect to your rod. That's what she said. Watch me find something here in the fly fishing. Yeah, I never come in here. Ooh, I would love these chairs. Okay, we got some little cases. These are hard cases if they have any soft ones. Ooh. Oh, that's a flywheel case, doesn't it? Ooh, no way to connect it. This thing would have been perfect, but there's no way to connect. That sucks. Come on, get on there. Stubborn. We are finding promising stuff. I'm not seeing in this section. That's okay. But again, we'll find something.
It's humongous.
It's like we're on a treasure hunt, you know? Some of these fishing bags. Watch, I'll find something on the base that works. I'll get to the base and it'll be like there'll be something stupid. And it'll be like, oh yeah, of course. I could have grabbed that the whole time. We'll find something. Getting close. See, now this is a nice little tackle box. Like I could see myself using something like that. You know, because that rarely do I need to take my big fishing gear somewhere. I just normally I keep all that stuff in there, and then it's like, okay, I'll take this, and this, and then I'm all set. It's more of the saltwater stuff. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What is this? Says it's a lure wrap. It's about the right size. Oh, it's Velcro. No, close. It's very close. Very close to what I'm looking for. I need a nap. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna find something here, but you guys have given great ideas of places I can look. I can go to the dollar store next, and I guarantee I'll probably find exactly what I'm looking for. If you ever want to, if you ever want to see like a friend or family member want to see how dumb can they be, take them to a boat launch and have them help launch a boat. Smart people, when dealing with boats, get right there and you can explain, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this, then we're going to do this. And then they are just just lose their mind. So water things like this, especially when they have the spout, are normally very overpriced. Now you can go to an auto parts store like AutoZone or something, get a gas one way cheaper, and just don't put gas in it. You can use it for water, but people will. It's the exact same thing, and people will pay so much more money for uh, one for water, and the gas ones are cheaper, and they still cut spout. Now, if if you don't want that little, okay, like, so if you get these, this one's a little bit bigger than that other one, but the problem is, see, they have the spouts right here, and it's got the uh, this one doesn't appear to have it. Normally they have like the little thing that hooks on, just like when you're filling up your car, where it's got to be pushed in. If you buy a water one and switch out the spouts, then you don't have to deal with that. Uh, I get why they did it. They don't want people, you know, spilling water or spilling gas all over, but it's such a pain in the ass. And you can buy those replacement spouts for the water things pretty cheap off of like Amazon and whatnot. Just use them with your gas one. Don Williams playing. Hey, Coop. Coop, you missed it. I gave you a shout out earlier. There was a thing called Coop, and I held it up and I was like, hey, Coop. Mm, okay, okay, hold on. Oh, here's a phone case. Okay, it's goes around the neck, not the one, not the type I'm looking for. But there's carabiners, a drink holster. I don't need that. Could have used that in Vegas. Oh yeah, yeah. You know what I'm talking about, Coop. Where if you're gonna put the gas can into the thing, there's that little yellow thing that you have to push it uh, down. It's like, yeah. Hey, look, it's a Lynette bathroom. Mm, these are eyeglasses kits. Close. It's close to what I'm looking for. Hmm. Well, I don't think we're gonna find one here, but you watch. I'll find one at the dollar store. Guarantee you. It's like I was looking for a stopper for my tub because my one tub is big enough that someone could take a bath in it if they wanted to. But I don't like the stopper there. I'd have to take apart the whole thing to figure out why it's not working correctly. I think it's actually busted on the inside just by the way it sounds. I'm normally pretty decent at plumbing style stuff, and yeah, uh, uh, I was looking for just a rubber tub stopper. Couldn't find one. Couldn't find one. Looked all over, nothing. And then yesterday, I'm in the grocery store, and sure enough, there's one right there. I'm like, oh my god, this is so stupid. But I am going to end this because I think I'm going to pay for my stuff and get out of here. And yeah, I'll be bebopping around the LA, the Inland Empire. It's the outskirts of LA. I'll be bebopping around here today. So yeah, Amazon, you can get the old style one that fit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they're really cheap. Uh, I don't like that new style. It's just so annoying, and it's always at the time. If you if you're in a position where you have to fill up with gas, it's normally like some type of like maybe not an emergency, but it's inconvenient as hell, and I don't like it. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna let you go, and you all have a great day. And as always,